So I think everyone that is there is in. We just give it another 30 seconds.
Okay.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
We have ladies as well.
I only see four on the screen. Well, good evening, ladies. Thanks for the correction.
Okay.
You're going to need them more than you need us.
Oh, well,
There's two of them.
it's always the case, isn't it?
All right, Mr. Chairman, it's 7 o'clock.
All right. I'm just gonna Bridgewater Zoning Board of Appeals meeting here on October 8th. This meeting with the Zoning Board of Appeals will be conducted via remote participation to the greatest extent possible. There's no in-person attendance of members or the public will be permitted to will be permitted, but every effort will be made to ensure that the public can adequately gain access to the proceedings on a real time. This meeting is being recorded within 48 hours, a link of the recording will be posted on the town website. The following members of the Zoning Board of Appeals are participating remotely: myself, Brian Heath, Chair; Anna Klimas, Vice Chair; Dan Greenberg, Member; Amanda Mittal, Associate Member. During this meeting, all board votes will be taken as roll calls. The following Bridgewater Town staff is also participating: Bob Ruley, the Director of Community and Economic Development, and Steve Solari, the Building Inspector. This is just administrative, so there will be no public comment, and I believe all microphones will be on at all times. Is that true?
Yeah.
So we won't need to raise your hand or the thing, so we can get started with the meeting now. So right before us tonight, we have Duxborough Estates again. We're going to be dealing with two administrative items, the street lights from last meeting discussion, and there was an additional unit in relation to the planning map that needed some kind of amendment. So who from Duxborough is going to
Just before we begin, can I just state for the record that I, Dan Greenberg, as a member here, am recusing myself for this portion of the meeting, as I am an employee of Stonebridge Homes who's coming before us for a minor modification.
Okay, thanks, Dan.
So Amanda
I am
will
going to
be
stick
a full
around
member.
say that again, Bob?
I said Amanda will now become a full member for this matter.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman. My name is Rami Itani. I'm a manager and a team member of Duxborough Estates LLC. Today with us, we have our team leader, Mohammed Itani. We have Salim Kadura, Dan Greenberg, Mark Trombley, who is the site manager for Duxborough Estates. I'm not sure if he's on yet or not. We also have Paul Cusson from Delphic Associates, who's part of the development team, as well as Rebecca Baptista from Silva Engineering, who is the lead engineer on the project. At this point, I would like to, I'm not sure which point you would like to start with, but I assume maybe Rebecca can go over the lot lines first, if that's
Yeah,
okay.
that would be my choice.
Thank you. So Rebecca, the floor is yours, if that's okay with Mr. Chairman.
Okay, so when we say the lot lines, we're talking about the latest one is 5960. I'm assuming that's what's in your packet, or it came
We
across.
got 64A, 63A.
All right, different numbers, assessors versus lots versus addresses. One moment, I'll just throw it on the screen and we will all look at the same thing. Oh, I should have had it ready. The short answer is that we were just trying to straighten a line so that the houses would fit a little bit more, in line with the rest of the neighborhood. So two triangular pieces that we were just going to swap.
Rebecca, we still can't see anything.
I know, I'm trying to like buy myself some time. Is it working? No, it's not working, obviously.
Not working.
Okay. Okay. Now I can share this one, or that one. Now tell me I did it right.
You did it.
Whew. Okay. So again, what we have here is, yes, 63A, 64A, it's 60 and 59 in my brain. The old lot line had this rear was a lot bigger and the front was narrow, and it just kind of made it hard to fit two houses side by side in an evenly manner. So we're just paralleling the lines to give them straighter sidelines. That's it. That's all we're doing on this one.
Okay, and that's the road. And is there any frontage requirement on these?
There is a frontage, and it is in the corner over here, and it was 25 feet, believe it or not.
That's it?
Yeah, it's not realistic, but yes.
Okay. And they both meet the 10,000 square feet. So.
And yes, they both meet 10,000 square feet. We got 10 and 515 and 10 520. They actually balance out a little bit better now.
Anna, do you have any, or Amanda, do you have any questions or comments regarding the request?
None from me.
I do not.
Would one of you ladies like to make a motion to accept the change in the lot lines to lot 630, lot 63A and lot 63B as a minor modification?
Amanda, can you make the motion because Anna is resting her voice?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I'm sorry. I just thought of this. The lot designation says lot 64A and lot 63A.
Right.
If we look at the entire plan, the A stands for affordable. If it's okay with you, and I'm not sure if anybody else from the team has any issues, can we change the designation to be B? I just don't want to have any confusion with anybody in the future saying, oh, there are two lots that are designated as A, which are supposed to be affordable, which technically are market rate lots.
Okay. So is either one of these affordable or are they both market rate?
I believe both are market rate.
Okay. So then, Amanda, if you would make a motion to accept the change in the lot line for lot 63B and lot 64B as a minor modification, both lots being market rate lots.
Yes, I'll make a motion to change the lot lines, is that what they're called? Lot lines of
Yes.
lot 64B and 63B as a minor modification, with both of these lots being market rate lots.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor? Amanda?
Aye.
Anna?
I
Myself as well. All right, so that passes. The modifications are deemed minor and accepted.
Thank you. I will create Mylars that will represent the B and get them up to the town for signatures before recording. Thank you.
Okay. The next is the discussion we had earlier on the street lights and the lamp posts. Rebecca, do you happen to have we had talked about seeing where the placement on the plans were last time of the remaining street lights?
I can show you where they were proposed. I don't have a full inventory of where all of the street lamps, the driveway lanterns are for every home.
I don't want that.
Okay,
As long as we know there's a home there, there's going to be a lantern, correct?
yes.
That's correct.
Right. So what we wanted to see was there, as the discussion from last meeting was, there were sort of blind spots in the sense that there were no houses in certain areas of the roads. And the comment was made that in those areas, the street lights were still being put in. And at the front of the development as well of the roads. So do we have a plan designating where those streetlights are still being installed?
Mr. Chairman, I do have a plan that does it, that shows, it's a rendering that shows where those streetlights basically were designated for. If I may, I can share the screen, if that's okay.
Yep.
Sure.
Can you all see the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
So there are 24 lights that were suggested, and you start with Duxboro Way, then it goes, around Pratt, Forbes and Hewitson. Then we continue to Forbes Way at the end of Forbes Road at the end of the cul-de-sac. Then we've got another one on Forbes, another one on Forbes. Then you go back to Pratt Ave all the way, and then it continues to Titicut Ave. Then we go back, to Pratt Ave towards Jennings Hill, and there are some lights on Jennings Hill.
So were these 24 proposed, these are the locations of the remaining street lamps that will be installed. Is that correct?
No, those, Mr. Chairman, those were the proposed streetlights that are on the plans, the way it was approved. And if you can see clearly where the houses are. There is really no blind spot throughout the whole community. The only blind spot, I guess, is at Jennings Way between 23 and 24, between lights number 23 and 24. So I believe the only area that I can see that needs more lights is street light number 23. Everything else, you can see that we're gonna have 148 lamp posts that are gonna be spread out next to every driveway. They're very close to the street. They're actually 3 feet into the lot line and 3 feet away from the driveway. That's how we've been installing them throughout the community. And we're gonna continue to install them. We're actually doing that in many of our communities as a standard thing that comes with the houses. So we believe that the street lights, the way they are proposed, it's gonna be excessive. You're gonna have too much lights. And we have a drone video of what the community feels like at night. If you don't mind, we can have Rami share that. And you can see how the streets are very well lit. Most of the frontages on those house lots are 80 feet. But since you have 2 on each side of the street, technically every 40 feet we have a lamppost. And the lighting is actually lights up the community much better than having street lights that are spread out the way they show on the plan. Again, the only area that I feel that there's a need for a street light, other than the entrances, which is 1 and 24, we need to have these. It's the one that's 23. Everything else is really well covered as far as lighting. It's well covered with the lampposts. So Rami, do you want to share the video, please, of the drone?
Yes, I do have a couple of videos. One that shows, at nighttime, and then one is during the day to see how those lampposts look like, through a drive-by. I'll start with the daylight one. Are you able to see the video?
Well, we can see a
Still picture.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. This is these are pictures. 1 second. I'm assuming you can see the video, correct?
That's
Yes.
correct.
Yeah, you don't have to go the speed limit, Rami. You can go a little faster.
We actually just posted speed signs because we're getting complaints. People are speeding through the neighborhood. So we just installed 6, I believe, speed limit signs throughout the community at 20 miles per hour.
Now, this is the video for the night light.
Those lampposts are 800 lumens. They're 8.5 watts each. We calculated over a 12-hour period for a full year. The expense to a homeowner is $9.60. Salem, you can correct me.
I
Is
believe
it
it was $9.94.
94 cents per year? You know, based on 8.5 watts, and taking into consideration the cost per kilowatt hour, the way it is charged. And you can see those lights are spread out throughout the neighborhood. It creates very well lighting. I'm not sure if any of the board members had a chance to drive through the community at night, because of the video doesn't really give it justice.
Rami, did you tell us last time that the lights were on photocells?
That is correct. And they're hardwired to the electric panel of each house, and there is no switch to turn it on or off.
And you are going to, in our last meeting, there was discussions, you were going to show us something you were putting in the associations.
That is correct. If I may, I can share the language up on the screen really quick as well.
Sure.
Thank you. That was my question.
Just 1 second. The Zoom screen is covering the top. Here we go. So the suggested language is right here. Is it big enough, or do you want me
Just
to
say, can you blow it up a little? There we go. So just looking at this, it's not an or, it's an and. So you can impose $100 fine and assess them for the replacement. At which time, I'm guessing the $100 fine would stop. So looking at this, it's like, when do you come in? After the 30-day grace period?
That is correct. And the reason why we're giving them, I mean, we can change it to 20, but nowadays we see some material taking longer than expected. So and given there are lights across the street and to the sides, you know, a 30-day period is not unreasonable. We have to make it reasonable in case, you know,
Somebody is on vacation for a couple of weeks or 3 weeks, and then the light goes bad, and you know we need to wait for them to come back from vacations.
No, I don't have any issue with the 30-day grace period because for the reasons that you said. You know, you guys can do $100 each day, can just after the expiration, but it says you have the right to impose a fine and assess the property to repair and replace the lamppost, in which event all repairs and replacements be billed to the homeowner. It doesn't say when you're going to do it. You know, you've given them a 30-day grace period to do it. And let's for just argument's sake, they still haven't done it. Then another 10 days goes by and they still haven't done it. At what point do you guys step in to say, I mean, it just says you have the right to, it doesn't say you have to do anything. You just have the right to do it, and you have the right to impose a fine.
That's a good point. Actually, we need to say within 15 days after the expiration of the 30 days, the homeowners association would replace those lights and bill the homeowners for it.
That's kind of what we were looking for originally.
That's fair. That's fair.
so basically it would be after 45 days. I just want to confirm so that we have it, they have the language correct. So 30-day grace period, and then we're allowing ourselves 15 days to access or 15 days to install.
Within 15 days. So it could be a day after the expiration or 5 days, but up to 2 weeks. No more than 15 days. Those lights need to be corrected.
Replaced. Yeah. I mean, technically it could be a light bulb or it could be the light itself. I don't know.
Right. I mean, yeah, that's very reasonable. I don't see any issues with that. And usually lights, you know, should be readily available.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those lights come with 16,000 hours of operation, which runs around 3.5 years. If it works like the manufacturer says it does, you know.
And I'm from the government and I'm here to help.
Yeah.
That's funnier than the whole warranty thing.
Yeah. Again, the cost of those light bulbs are around $4 each.
Yeah.
So it's really a minimal charge to the homeowner. And like we said, the annual expense for having those lights is like $9.94 a year. So it's minimal. And in the past, we've had a lot of issues with street lights where people are backing into them, especially in a dense community like this. You know, people are backing out of their driveway. Those lights, you know, we've had a few of them get knocked down by cars, the tall ones.
Can we go back quickly to the lamppost designation map?
And I just want to add really quick, this language, we will also put it in our rules and regulations, which is typically people will read, you know, it's more readily available for people to read. So we will have the exact same language on both. So this way there is no Nobody will be saying, "Oh, I didn't see it." Oh, it's in a document that is not there, and the amendment will be recorded at the Registry of Deeds.
So, based upon this, 1/24/23 will remain, correct?
That's correct.
And the only other one I have a concern about is 6. Not that it's placement there, but the whole back end of the cul-de-sac where there isn't any houses.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you could move it to the back end, so we're just talking 1, 6, 24, and 23, I think the houses, to me, look like they're pretty much covered by the lamp posts. I would ask Amanda or Anna if you have anything to add or disagree, please feel free to.
There's a couple areas, and they're small areas, but that only have houses on one side of the street. So between 23 and 22, there's a small section right across from 8. There's a even smaller section at 7. Do the lamps, do the home lamps cover across the street as well for those spaces where there's no houses?
So the like in the situation of 7, that we can add that because I can see the area that you're referring to. So we can add 7. We can add 6. And between 22 and 23, there is really no street light that was proposed. So you have 23, and that should light up this whole intersection. I don't feel there is a need to add another one, but if the board feels like we should, we'll be more than happy to do that.
Well, I guess what I believe Amanda was getting at, if you look at the proposal for streetlight number 8, could you possibly make that a little bit bigger? Just I can't really see anything. All right, where'd they go? Oop, now they. If you could
1 second, I'm just trying to move the map.
move the map, yeah, I know. All right, see right there at 8, across. There's no houses. You only have them on one side.
Yeah, we can add 8 on the opposite side.
On the opposite side.
Yeah.
And I think number 2, down, because this is more of the entrance and it's pretty wide. There's no houses on the other side. If you could move 2 on the other side into the back corner of lot 135, is that?
Yeah, that's 135 at the corner.
Yeah, in the back corner, that way it would cover that area of the street there. Because all you have is, 157 or 37 there. And that road is 2 lanes separated by vegetation, it looks like.
That's correct.
So I say moving 2 back to that corner right where you were, yeah.
Mohammed, is there any landscaping light? I don't remember.
There are.
And then you've got the mailbox. I don't know. I think there is a light there, right?
There is a light there, and I believe there is a light at the sign. But I really don't have any issues with having. So so we will have 1.
So I can read what I have now. So we've got 2, 6, 7, 8, 23, and 24.
We got 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 23, 24, right?
Right.
And and it's moving to basically where the R is in Duxboro on the other side of the street.
Right, and then 6 and 7 are moving them to the center of the cul-de-sac rear where there's no
Right, the
house
cul-de-sacs at the back, and then
That's correct.
eight is in the
across the street.
across the street in the dead spot.
Yeah, that will work out perfect.
So we got 1, 2, 6, 7, 8.
Can we shrink the map again?
Pardon?
Can we shrink the map again?
Okay.
Is that good, or do you want me
Yeah,
to
that's
keep it
good.
smaller?
Amanda, does that address your concerns?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I'm a night walker. I usually walk around at night with my dog, so it may be unpopular, but I do love street lamps, so I'm thinking about all the future nighttime dog walkers in this neighborhood.
Okay.
We have a ton of them, so
Yeah.
you know.
Anna, is there anything additional that you would like to add? Okay.
Amanda, you okay with the language, or you want me to give it to you?
The
To make a
Motion.
motion.
I'll take your input first.
So your motion would be to modify the street light plan to keep lights 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 25, and 24,
23, 24.
23, 24. Lots for the lights at 6 and 7 would go to the rear of the cul-de-sac. The light at number 8 would go across the street, and light number 2 would move up on Duxboro Way. So we'll just imagine you just said that.
Okay. I can say it. Okay. I motion to modify the Duxboro Estate street light plan to include street lamps 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 23, 24, with lights 6 and 7 being moved to the rear of the cul-de-sac, light 8 moving across the street, and light 2 moving up towards the entrance of the development.
Second,
And do we have a second motion? Anna?
second.
Seconded. Okay. All in favor? Amanda?
Aye.
Anna?
Hi.
Myself, I as well. So we have approved the modification for the street light proposal plan.
Thank you.
All right. I believe that was all you gentlemen had for this evening, and
We have the bedroom count, so we can go over the bedroom count the way we stand today, as well as we're asking the board to increase the average number of bedrooms throughout the community from 3 bedrooms per dwelling to 3.25 per dwelling across the whole community. The way we have it today, we have a chart that shows the number of 2 bedrooms, number of 4 bedrooms, number of 3 bedrooms. I'm gonna start with the affordables first. So today we have
Mohammed, could you blow that up?
yeah, Salem
Is that
unit.
good enough?
yes.
Yep.
So the way
The
we have
three
it-
the 3 numbers on the right, the 3 columns on the right are the affordables. The 3 on the left are the market rate, Muhammad.
So the one on the right, we have, so help me out. So we have 18 total
18
Oh,
three
18 three
bedrooms.
bedrooms.
and then 7 4 bedrooms, which make it today a percentage of 3.28. We probably will continue at this rate. For the affordables, maybe drop it down a little bit. For the market rates, we have 5 2 bedrooms, 49 3 bedrooms, and 22 4 bedrooms, with the average of 3.22 for the bedroom count. So 3 to 5, I think we can easily meet that. We will manage the rest of the houses. We still have like 60 houses to build over there, to make sure that our ratio stays below 3 to 5 across the whole community.
Does who's ever overseeing the affordability, do they have to sign off on this?
I'm sorry, who does?
Well, Cousins Company, are they the monitor for the affordable units?
They don't. They're the people that are holding the lottery, and they're the ones that have a waiting list of people that are waiting to buy in the community, and they really don't have to do that. Now, we still have, at the end of the community, once we're done building the community, we have to report it to mass housing, and then mention all those number of bedrooms and which houses have we have to report those ratios to mass housing at the same time, as well as to the town.
So they don't need to sign off on that now, they just need to sign off at the end?
Yeah, if the ZBA decides to approve our request, that'll do it. We don't need to go in front of mass housing to get them to approve it.
The original, how many bedrooms were proposed? How many additional bedrooms are you proposing over the plan that was approved?
I believe what was approved, Salem, you might wanna, you have the numbers. So we have 148 times 3. We're gonna be 444. That was approved. The way we're proposing is 3.25 times 148. Now 3.25 is a maximum. We might end up with 3.22, but it'll be 481. So minus 444.
Right. 37 extra bedrooms.
We're requesting 37 extra bedrooms.
All right.
So,
Well, the concern that I have is sewerage. You were approved for each bedroom gets a certain amount of sewerage for the town. Has this been calculations been provided to the
No,
sewer department?
They're gonna need to do a Title V calculation.
Because I know we already have sewer capacity issues.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll be more than happy to request.
Yeah, you've got to first get a sign off from the town sewer department to add these before we would approve them.
Okay.
Because we can't approve them without them, because each bedroom, as you know, the calculation for the sewer usage is based upon bedrooms.
It is. So, Mr. Chairman, the way Title V works, it assigns 110 gallons per day per bedroom of sewer flow into the sewer system. The actual numbers today are running more like 40 gallons per day per bedroom. So even though the design standard is 110 gallons per day per bedroom, the actual usage is more like 40 gallons per day per bedroom. So there's an abundant capacity, and we currently have a treatment plant in Lakeville where it was designed to accept.
So Mohammed, let me just interrupt you because I got beat up mercilessly last night at a town council meeting on water and sewer capacity.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no, I'll be more than happy. We can
yeah,
provide.
I mean, I guess to the chairman's point, you need to do the impact analysis with sewer department before they can consider this.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I hear what you're saying, but to Bob, I know there's water and sewer issues in the town. So you need to get a sign off from them before we can approve you going up.
Excellent. No problem. We'll do that. We'll be more than happy to do that. So we can continue this item. Let's make it 3 months from today. By that
Sure.
time, hopefully we would have contacted the sewer department, showed them what we have and what we're proposing.
So you're proposing to come back in January?
Yeah, I would think 90 days from now will be reasonable for us, to put together a package, run it by the sewer department, probably gonna be multiple meetings. I would think in 3 months we will have an answer.
So the
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 first
ZBA
meeting,
hasn't set their 2026 calendar yet, so we don't have a date for you in January. But as soon as they establish their calendar at the end of this year, we can give you a date.
Excellent.
yeah,
So if the board can continue this part of the hearing, that deals with the number of bedrooms throughout the community.
I would just say this, Mohammed, because it's an administrative matter, rather than continue something for 90 days, why don't we just add it on as an administrative matter when you're ready to go?
yeah,
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
yeah. It's not open to public. It's just administrative, so it's much easier to do.
Excellent. And again, our expectations were we were gonna sell as many 2 bedrooms as many 4 bedrooms, but it didn't play out that way. It usually does. It's surprising that it did not play out that way in this community.
Okay. I like, if they approve it, I mean, the house size is the same. It's a reconfiguration of the internal, correct, to get the number of bedrooms.
That's correct.
Yeah. So then it just gets into the whole sewer issue, which that's what the sewer department does.
Yeah, no problem. We'll be more than happy to run the numbers by the sewer department and hopefully get their blessing.
All right. Appreciate
Let me
it.
just say, enjoy that experience.
Yeah.
Well, well, you're gonna lobby for me, right?
Is that the remaining items?
Yeah,
That'll be it.
All right, then we will conclude this administrative portion of the meeting.
Well,
Thank you, gentlemen. Good luck.
Thank you very
ladies.
much, everybody.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate it. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay. So that way we don't have to do any continuance, but
yeah, it's gonna be cleaner.
yeah, it doesn't, to your point, it's administrative. It doesn't really. I didn't see minutes.
No, there's not. So your adjournment is the next.
Okay. So Amanda, would you like to make a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn tonight's meeting.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay. All in favor? Amanda?
Aye.
Anna?
Aye.
And myself. Meeting adjourned. Thank
Thank you,
you.
everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Good night,
Take care.
everyone.